Have you heard of the Murut warrior that got 400 of his own people killed? This is the story of Antanom, a warrior who supposedly had magical powers. You see, despite being the same race, the Murut tribes were actually beefing with each other. Blood feuds and raids would often happen to the point where other Murut tribes tried ambushing Antanom's own tribe, the Tagal Muruts, in Antanom's own home. But the thing is, these tribes messed up because the Tagal Muruts were known as the most feared tribe. This is because Antanom was known to possess the power to raise the dead, to be invisible, and to be invincible. You can only kill him with his own sword or sharpened bamboo. Plus, his enemies couldn't even see him. So, when the tribes ambushed his home, he wasn't even there. Instead, Antanom's tribe pulled an Uno reverse card and ambushed them. But instead of unaliving these tribes, Antanom negotiated a truce so they could unite and go against their one true enemy, the British. And that's how the Rundum Rebellion of 1915 was born, which led to the demise of many Muruts. Imagine having Angmos come to your land, call your people orang-utans, force you to pay taxes and work with no pay while they steal your resources? Be for real, you would fight back, right? Armed with 700 to 900 Muruts, Antanom led an attack against the British by bringing swords, spears, and of course, sumpits. But if you bring a knife, or in this case a sumpit, to a gunfight, you gotta be prepared to lose some men. The British, armed with rifles, managed to kill 12 warriors and injure 30 more. But the Muruts were not gonna go down without an epic fight. They had built a fort in anticipation of retaliation from the British, and it worked. But what they didn't expect was that the British were going to starve them to the point of surrender. Antanom was surrendered to the British and promptly executed. Despite his death, the Murut continued to fight, which sadly led to the death of 400 warriors. Their history tends to change depending on the storyteller, but the Murut's bravery in fighting for the independence remains the same. And since it's the week we celebrate Merdeka, we want to remember all the efforts Malaysians have made to gain independence. Is there a historical figure you know who fought for our independence? Tell us in the comments. And for more stories, tambah pedas, follow chili sauce.